Why I just attract toxic people isn't bad luck. It's much deeper. It's not bad luck. It's a pattern. Let me guess. You've said it before. I just attract toxic people. Different face, same energy, different relationship, same dysfunction. And somehow, despite your best intentions, you find yourself in the same situation wondering, why does this keep happening to me? Well, what if it's not happening to you? What if, without realizing it, you're playing a role in a script? The common denominator. There's an old saying, if you meet a toxic person, that's bad luck. If every person you date turns out to be toxic, at some point you have to ask yourself why you keep showing up to the same play. Just a different cast. And I know you're thinking, I'm a good person. I don't choose toxic relationships. And you're right, no one consciously picks pain. But your subconscious is picking what's familiar. And sometimes what's familiar isn't what's good for you. The comfort of chaos. Here's the thing about the human brain. It craves what it knows. If you grew up in an environment where love was inconsistent, where affection was conditional, where stability felt foreign, then guess what? Your nervous system doesn't trust peace. So when someone comes along who is stable, emotionally available, and communicative, they don't give you butterflies. They don't trigger that sense of urgency that you've mistaken for love. But when someone gives you mixed signals, when they're unpredictable, when they make you feel like you have to earn their affection, that, to your subconscious, feels like home. You don't attract toxic people because you deserve it. You attract them because of a pattern you've never broken. The trauma magnet effect. Let's talk about what I call the trauma magnet effect. It goes like this. If you spent your whole life proving your worth to people who don't see it, you will choose a partner who makes you keep proving it. It's not that you like pain. It's that part of you believes if you love them enough, if you're just good enough, they'll finally change. They'll finally choose you. But that's not love. That's a psychological loop you've been stuck in for years. How to break the cycle. So how do you break it? How do you stop attracting dysfunction and start to build something healthy? Here's where it gets uncomfortable. You have to become what you want to attract. You say you want stability? Be stable with yourself. You say you want consistency? Stop entertaining people that come and go like seasons. You say you want deep love? Ask yourself, do you let people actually see you? Or you just perform to be what you think they'd like? Because breaking the cycle is not just about waiting for the right person to come along. It's about becoming the version of you who no longer tolerates what hurts you. At the end of the day, you don't just attract toxic people. You tolerate them. You excuse them. You rationalize them. And the moment you stop doing that, the moment you decide that dysfunction is no longer an option, everything changes. Because you don't need another lesson. You don't need to see where things go. You need to choose yourself so the next time chaos knocks, you don't open the door. If this hit home, don't just sit with it. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, love isn't something you prove. It's something you receive when you stop settling for less. So now you've broken the cycle, but what happens if they come back? What do you do when the ex you swore you were done with finally reappears? Are you going to let them in? Are you going to believe they changed? Next week, we're tackling one of the biggest mind games in relationships. What do you do when your past comes knocking? Yeah, that.